Greetings everyone! Today I'm going to talk about adapting old camera lenses onto mirrorless cameras. Well, you're probably aware that most camera manufacturers today make a mirrorless camera. And that's important because the flange, or the lens mounting flange, to the sensor distance is a lot smaller than it is with an SLR camera. And because of that, it allows you to mount virtually any SLR type lens onto the mirrorless camera using an adapter. Now, as I said, there's several different brands of mirrorless cameras, but my choice is Micro Four Thirds because of the performance to camera size and price and everything is just a great fit for me. You might have different needs than I and might want to choose a different camera, but I really think the Micro Four Thirds system is very good and I would certainly recommend that. Now, there are various different kinds of lens mounts that were made in the past, some of them still in use, and if you're going to adapt a certain type of lens, you have to buy the correct adapter. Here is a M42 screw mount type adapter that mounts up to this type of camera here, and I also have a Pentax K type adapter that also mounts up to this camera, and the reason for that is I have a lot of old K mount lenses, and I don't have any screw mount lenses, but I do anticipate buying some in the future, so I bought this adapter. These adapters are called dumb adapters because they don't have any electronics inside them to bring information to the camera. However, as you're going to see in this video, you'll be really surprised at how versatile using these old manual focus lenses on a mirrorless camera can be. Now, they do have smart adapters that have electronics in them. So, for example, you can take a Canon EOS lens, those are autofocus type lenses, and put them on a Micro Four Thirds camera and get some of the functionality from the lens. Though you might want to check the list of lenses that the adapter supports before buying it. They also have what's known as speed booster type adapters, which offer different functionality. I'm not going to get into those in this video, but you might want to look those up because they can offer additional functionality for your camera and lenses, but they tend to be expensive. Okay, so to adapt a lens onto the camera, first I'll remove its native lens here and set that aside. I'll need to attach the adapter. In this case, it has a little dot marked on the adapter, and you want to align it here. Okay, there it is. So you just put it on. There's the adapter. And let's try adapting this 50mm lens. It's a Ricoh lens. And it also has a red dot here that I just align with the red dot here on the lens. Now the lens is mounted onto the camera, so I can turn the camera on. So all I have to do is set the aperture on the lens. So let's say I want to set to 2.8, and of course I can focus and just take the picture. And let's see here, if I go to view, there's the picture perfectly exposed. So when you set the aperture, the camera will automatically set the shutter speed. All you have to do is set the aperture you're going to use, then set the adjust the focus and take the picture. Simple as that. Now, another neat feature that most cameras have is focus assist. You know, how can you make sure you're in focus just looking at the screen? Well, I can press on this camera, I can just cycle through these buttons and get to the focus mode where it has the little green square, then press this button, and now it's super zoomed in. And if I focus real carefully, you can tell those are fake flowers. You can see the thread pattern in them because we're really zoomed in. So now I know that I'm in focus. I'm critically focused on that point, and I can take my picture and I know that I'm in really good focus there. Another feature that some cameras have is in-body image stabilization. So when I mount on this lens, the camera will ask me what focal length is the lens, and in this case this is a 50. So I just select 50, and now I have image stabilization as long as the particular camera supports in-body stabilization. So now you see how easy it is to adapt an old manual focus lens onto a mirrorless digital camera. And all you have to do is, of course, pop the lens on, set the aperture, focus it, take the picture. Camera does the rest. And if it supports in-body stabilization, you have that feature too to help avoid camera shake. Thanks for watching.